Whew. Welcome back, heroes. Alright. So we started a little late today, I apologize. Was just trying to get things situated and clean up a little bit. But we are back. We are back to our intelligence build. And after streaming with Devin yesterday, I decided that our actual next spell, instead of going with the really big ice dart at 20, we're actually going to come down here. We're going to pick up, like, we could get this one, but I'm going to get this one instead. So it's still 20. We're still rocking towards 20, which means we only need 2 more bosses, is what we are going towards. And as last time, we did Cliff Bottom Catacombs, so we still have a little bit left to go run and do up this way. And then we're off into... Oh no, and then we've got this one right here. Yeah, we've got the 2 Shabriri Grape things that we got to do. And then we've got the mine shaft, or whatever you want to call it, down at the very bottom that we need to do. So, all right. But yeah, after playing this build and then talking with Devin on the build he's doing, going the wrong way, and talking with him about the build he's doing, it seems like it would be a better choice to go with the Shadow Flame damage than going with more Frost. Just because there will be a point in which, like, we could get the Shadow Flame damage stuff ourselves, but that will be much, much later. If we haven't gotten this, we're going to come sneak in here. We want to grab this Shabriri Grape as well as the Faith Trinket. This Trinket used to give you +2. It now gives you +10 Faith. So that's awesome. There's the other Shabriri Grape. So that's all 3 grapes that we needed. Man, we just run down a hill. Here's Shabriri Girl. Okay, now she's going to move on to the next one. And I have a feeling that it's nighttime, so this is not going to be good. And actually, I know where to pick up 2 free items. Have we been into Kaled yet? No. So I could go get the one in Kaled, and then there's one not far from here. We discovered them when we were doing dodge. When we were playing with Devin yesterday, we discovered that there are, anywhere these starlight shards were, we can actually pick up other, we get the medallions instead of the starlight shards. So that's a positive there that I'm really, really hoping for. Hi, Spellcaster dude. There we go. Glint Blade and Glintstone Staff. Nice. And most likely it's nighttime, which means there will be the guy. Well, we're not immediately hostile, so he's not down here, which is good. There is a scarab here, guys. It's an explodey one. You can tell from the little aura that it has, but it gives you a somber stone. So if you need sombers, there's you a level 2 somber stone. Alright, we gotta sit at this grace to drag the Shibriri girl forward. Boom. And then she's gonna be over here. Oops, somebody's got the... It's over this way somewhere. Oh, directly below us. Hold up 1 second, Shibriri girl. Yeah, only 990 runes. Not that great. Okay. Then we gotta go sit at the grace again and then talk to her one more time to move her forward into the next part. So, boop. Run across. Come on. Okay. So she's now going to go up this way. So we can remove that. We'll head up here. But there is a bowl. I want to say right about here-ish. Or here. That if you run to it, normally it would have a starlight shard. But since starlight shards, I'm guessing, don't exist in this mod, then it gives us the ethereal medallions, which are, in my opinion, way more important. So if you happen to know where all of the starlight shards are that you can pick up, that's a lot of ethereal medallions. Now we just need one more. And we're going to see if this boy will give us one. Man, after playing with Devin yesterday and doing our Fire Frost combo, I feel like we're not doing hardly any damage. Okay, so it seems to confuse anybody. It says specifically that it only confuses the gargoyle types. But I hit him with the sword and his normal minions started attacking him. Like, watch. Hey, look at that. That's good to know for later. I keep trying to switch over to my sword. Ow! And if this guy gives me one, we get our new spell. And we get a new spell. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so we'll... Thought I already picked that up. There's the other one. So now we can go get our next spell, which is awesome. Love it. And over here is an item. But we're going to go get our new spell, and then we're going to fight the lightning armored person here. So we'll have this little bitty spell for when we don't want to use up too much mana. And then we're going to be able to get our big spell for like bosses and whatnot. Goodness. What a long day, man. Alright, spells. Scroll down. We're picking this guy up. Let's go equip it. We're going to get rid of one of the frost spells that we don't even need. We haven't been to, or have we on this character? Yes, we have. Okay, so we come over here, we talk to him, because last episode we did get the bird, which normally you have to take a portal and go beat another person and then come back, and it's a whole lot more that you're supposed to do. But okay. Then let's go see if Gideon has anything to say after that. Nope. Ugly here still won't fight us. All good, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's equip our spell and get back to what we were doing. Alright, spell. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. We'll keep Terra Magica, that's fine. Okay. So now we are headed here. And the easiest way to do that is going to be from here and just run straight across. Alright. Now, we'll find something for me to target real quick, and I will cast this spell just to show y'all this. Like, I've used it in another mod. I'm hoping that they changed this one a little bit. There's a scarab around here that we can bully. There we go. As soon as I can target it. It didn't stick around for the... I don't know where it goes after that. I hear it this way. There we go, shield bash. But yeah, you just lob that at it, and then it does some ghost flame explosion after it. If we get another 18, I'll buy the other spell too, just to kind of show the difference between the two. Because, like, Hold it down, lob it, and then look at how much damage that does, man. It's great. Please don't step on me. And honestly, the difference between 20 FP and 44 FP apparently is not that bad. Okay. Really? I hate the fact that the spell curves. Like, that's the annoying part. Somber. Somber. Not that we have weapons that use somber stuff. Well, I mean, we do have some, but none that we're using. Okay. See what I mean? It's like, I'm not moving, they're not moving, and yet my Ice Lance misses, so I'm wasting mana. Another Somber Stone, good. Just slightly frustrating is all. Seven through nine. I have no idea what level any of our staves are at. Okay. Some more 7 through 9s. At the very least, we should be able to have a level 9 staff. Now, I believe it's this cave that gives us our first bell bearing for smithing stones, if I'm remembering correctly. So, I don't really care about getting more cracked stuff. Fall down. Ooh, that was close. Cleared the whole room. The thing I like about this frozen dart spell that we're using, or ice shard rather, spell, is number one, it doesn't take a whole lot of FP to deal with. But number two, its range is phenomenal. Which is going to come in handy a lot if we do Shadow of the Erdtree content. Because there's a lot of enemies that also have like a very long range. Okay. Smithing stones, lots of smithing stones. Look at all those arrows homeboy launched everywhere. Oh, he's worth more runes. Ah! There we go. Crystal knife. So it's the dagger version of the crystal sword that we're wielding. I still think what I should be doing is, instead of having that there, it's like take that off. So crystal knife does the exact same thing as what the crystal sword does. So it says confuses golem type enemies, but we hit the mariner and it is 100% not a like, I think the crystal staff honestly will end up having better scaling. So like right now we would do this just because the demi-human staff has better scaling. But if I boost, like, what was it that we were working on? The astrologer staff at level 5. Like, I can tell you this, if this gets higher than this when this gets to level 8, then we're going to just stick with this staff. We'll eventually level this one up just to see if it scales higher as well. If it does, awesome, great. But like this one already starts off. The problem is we're not using glint blade and sword sorceries. And this one already has better scaling. Like, geez, man. We need to level up so many staves to see what they do. It's crazy. Oop, wrong. It's 180. So, like, I'm going to hit these guys. I'm going to target that one. Chuck it. Yeah. Dual wand is great. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to level up a couple more of our staffs to see which one's better by the time we get to the end of this. Right here is going to be another sorcery for us. Stone Shatter. Not the greatest. Plus, I'm trying to stick to primarily like attack magics. I want to be cold sorceries or to have some kind of frost buildup. So, Ghost Flame does frost buildup. Or frost bite buildup, rather. There's some more somber 3s. Some more somber 1s. Alright, here we go. Take you off. We need to put big bunk stick back on. Because this guy... I'm going to cast as much magic as I can. There we go. Big intelligence bonk stick for the win. Ah, dang. Yeah, smithing stone, miners, bell bearing, and an ethereal. So, had we not gotten the one from the little fishbowl thing, then we would have needed that one. So now we're at 1 of 18 to get that other spell. All right. Let's. I have a pop-up on my screen. Hold on, guys. There we go. All right. So that now completes everything that we can do on both sides of Laernia until we get to this northern part. And I was thinking about this earlier today. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this northern part because there's not a whole lot up here, honestly. There's going up here to the church, right? To get that quest that's going to take us over here into the town of the crazy people to fight a dude like right here. We have the tower that we need the erudition from. Like that's going to be the biggest pain in the butt because we don't. We have erudition, but we don't have a helmet. So before we can go do that, we need to come in here and go get one of the helmets, which is really simple to get. So actually, yeah, before we go up here and do all this to finish those quest lines, let's go at least get the hat first so we can do erudition to get into there. So we can just complete this whole area without having to come back. So, South Ryolucaria Gate. Okay, here we go. Bloop. We're going to grab this. There is a golden seed down here, so we're going to go this way. And we haven't done Yura's quest, so his challenge runes aren't here. I haven't really been thinking about doing his quest, like, at all. So, I'm not worried about it. Because none of his stuff helps with an INT build. So, not gonna do it. Oh my goodness. Alright, jump. Purchase. He doesn't sell anything that we need. Wonder if we can nail him from here. Nope. Bruh. There we go, jeez. Crystal Dew. There we go. Whee! I don't know what's going on with the graphics right now. Like, geez. Is it doing that on camera, or is that just... Oh, yeah, that's all over camera. Dang. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Something's up with the visuals. I'll have to look at it later. Of course, my Stream Deck is also acting funky today, too, so it could be that. Or it could be something to do with just how the computer's loading things right now. Open Sesame. Plus, when we go do that other area that I was talking about for when we get to it, is I'll be able to show you the armor set that I want to farm. Hello. Ooh. Wait. Hold up. That was new. Y'all see that shadow right there, right? That's a dude crouched. Like... Is it that guy? It might be that guy. I don't know. Nope. And if I remember correctly, there is no reason to try and go do the underneath stuff. There's Spectral Lance. Then there's the stupid ghost guys. There's actually like 3 of them for whatever reason. In actuality, I want to check one thing. Get her stamina back. Hello? There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna run and hope not to get hit by any of those dudes. And then come back. There's all the handsies. Wasn't there. It was back over... I may end up getting myself nuked for this. Okay. It's good to know that we're doing enough damage to the handsies that it's not really affecting us all that much. Okay. So there's no longer the thing up there. They blocked that off. But normally you would come up this way originally. And then there would be a path back this way. I thought. Or further this way. That had the Carrion Knight set. But I guess not. Alright. We'll continue on. Is there any reason to jump that way? No? There is crap down that way, it looks like. Maybe nothing we can get. But it does look like there's something down that direction, you know? Alright, 2 of these guys. Terrible. There we go. And he's going to give us another gravity well, doesn't he? Oh. We did this earlier. I think it's... I don't know. That's a 3, 4, and 5 on Somber, which is nice. We still need to go... Once we get our helm, we're going to go check... See, that's where I need to be, right over there. See those guys? I need to figure out how to get over there. Maybe I missed something? Alright, we're headed back. Because I want to get the Carrion Knight set and see if it actually helps. It is definitely over this direction. If I could get over here without aggroing a bunch of stuff. Let's see how well this spell works. They're all frostbitten. Man, I keep hitting that stupid post. I wish the ghost flame stayed on the ground longer. There we go. Got rid of all these guys. No. See, it's right over there. But as you can see, like, they walled it off. There's no way... From over there where we were just at on that bridge, there's no way to get over there. It's completely walled off. So that tells me that they moved the Carrionite set, because I don't even see a glow over there to indicate that there's even anything over there. Yeah, they moved it. Okay. Then it's somewhere here. It's probably underneath at the bottom. Or I have to fight somebody for it. It's all good. I was curious about it. There is a scroll here that we can take to the Church of Vows. So we'll pick up the scroll while we're here too, because it's going to be in the same place as our helm. Because our helm is right there. And Thop, because we already did his quest, dumps all his stuff right there. Okay. Hey, big jar guy. Okay, the graphic issues are going to be annoying. There's the scroll. Focus stones. Nothing there. Oop. Hello? Well, now I'm confused on how the heck... Hi, guys. Oh, did they extend the stairwell down so that you have to jump from there? We can find out pretty quick. Takes one extra boss fight. That's a good talisman for us. Like, so far, we're doing really good, honestly. Ooh, stone club's actually really good. I wonder if it's an INT weapon. No, pure strength. Stone sword key. This should give us comet if we were just doing sorceries. Yeah, comet, straight up. So they removed those stairs, huh? Alright, let's heal up. We're gonna pop this. Jeez. Son of a biscuit, bro. That's rough. I wonder if we pop our summon. As soon as we get in there. Like, we'll pop that. And then... Oh my god, stop jumping around. Jeez. Drink a freaking potion. Oh my god, dude. Get off me for 2... Bruh, he's like so everywhere, it's ridiculous. I don't seem to have a spell that can just like beat the crud out of him. But we gotta get past him in order to get anything else. Crimson Flask. Okay, Wondrous Physic. Give me more health. You know, for giggles, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do this and this on the physic. I'm gonna give this a shot. Well, 800 damage isn't gonna do anything, so never mind. We're gonna go with give me health and give me FP. Do I have any runes I can pop? Okay, yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. Before we try and go take him on again, we're gonna go try and level up some of our stuff. Okay, so now she sells all the way up to 6, which isn't that bad, honestly. So if we need to get more for up to 6, we need to sell, come way down here. We can sell this, because we're not going to use any of it. And then we're going to sell all of these. Okay. First thing we're going to do, this is already +8. I want to leave it at +8 for right now because I want to see what else we can get. Right, so let's go over to staves. So this one is +8. This one is +6. So now it is +8. It's got 195 scaling. This is 196 scaling. So this one is falling short. We don't need the glintstone. No, glint. Let's do this one. This one's somber, so we won't be able to get up as high. There's 61, 71, 82, 92, 202. So it is definitely better than this currently. So that's +6 somber. So it's only got 4 more levels that it can go, right? I mean, we could try this one too, just to see if it's better than this at +8. Plus 8's 194 versus 196 versus 195. So no. So this and this are still better. This we're going to put in our offhand though. This will now be our main hand. Because it's got better scaling. So we're going to swap those around. We also may need to go farm for better armor. Spirit tuning. So we can get him to +3. Like, we could buy this whole set, but it doesn't do anything for us, right? So, I will go... I really like that crystal staff. It looks so dope. The one that we really want to get, though, like staff-wise, I'll go show you while we're here. And we definitely won't have enough material for it. But as far as, let's see. That's incantations, no thank you. Yeah, this one's crazy. So if you don't want to worry about leveling up a weapon, the meteorite staff here, the more int you have, the higher the spell power will be anyway. That's new. Mog's crystal staff. Okay, we've got the crystal staff. That's good. Glimmer, no. Albaneric, no. Like, this one also increases the attack power of all sorceries by 10%, which would be good. Superior Sacred Glintstone. Meh. So, yeah, honestly, the only one that we would consider doing outside of what we have would be this as our offhand. And that's just so that we get the increase to all sorceries. That one would be a good one just if we wanted to pour everything into it. That's the one I'm going to need to buy on the one that Devin and I are doing. Oh, that's nice. If you were doing a frenzy build, this is what you want. Only downside to it is it scales off of int and faith. Ugh. So, yep, that's the one. That's the one I'm gonna need right there. For my faith build that I'm doing with Devin. But yeah, as far as staffs go, the Carrion Regal Scepter, which we get once we defeat what's her face, Renala. When we defeat her, we automatically can get this, so we don't even need to spend 18 on it. So, But let's go see. Maybe we're taking so much damage because like, what's my? Let's go. Not inventory status. Yeah, our poise is only 31. We're getting hit around like crazy. Our armor. I mean, isn't all that great either. Oh, excuse me. So, I'll go spend some time farming up. We're gonna need to go like right there. Trying to get the armor set that I really want. Like that's, I think, going to be the best use of our time right now, because all we're doing is running into a brick wall with the wolf. So, and I have a feeling that the Carrion Knight armor drops from the guy that we have to fight before we can fight Renala. There should be... Yep, right here. I was dang on the money, look at that. So there are... dudes that walk around here. These guys. Come on. Put your shield down, stupid. There we go. And he didn't even drop anything. Maybe we should go back and level up our bonk stick so it does more damage. Not that it will matter, because it requires strength and int to scale that weapon properly. I'm hoping he gets right in range of it. Yeah, there we go. Did you drop anything? No, turd. We may end up buying the armor set just from Round Table, because that does give us 51 poise, which is like the bare minimum poise you should have. I don't know how I'm overshooting. Like, this is... Did you give me anything? No. Aside from my potions back. Bam! Bam! See, I'm just taking so much damage, it's ridiculous. And none of them gave me the armor set. Punks. Okay. Let's go back to round table. I'll just buy that armor set and we'll move on from there, you know? Like, we need a spell that gives me much better chance. It's not the set that I really want. Oh, I do have the Cuckoo Knight helmet. Nice. So it's not exactly the set, but it works. But this gives us 51 poise. Our armor is now all much higher. And unfortunately, we don't have anything that gives us more armor yet. I could go get the Bull Goat's Talisman, but... alright. I mean, we gotta take out Wolf Boy. Like, there's no... The only way to progress at this point, honestly, is to take out the wolf. If we don't take him out this time, I'm going to go to the Church of Vows, because we did get that other scroll. And we will, we'll go see what that scroll gives us as far as spells go. Even if it's not frost spells, we got to do something to get, what you call it? We got to do something in order to get... Dang. Doing considerable more damage, though. We gotta do something to get through this fight with the wolf boy. Alright, we'll wait for our FP to completely regenerate. Then we'll walk in. We're gonna summon our guy. And then we'll try and take him down, because, jeez Louise, we're having a hard time with this. Problem is Ice Shard isn't fast enough. And this takes too long to cast. Oh. Something's going on with the basketball game. Oh, there's a frost proc. So yeah, it was our armor. Oh, snap. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Come on. Yeah, it was an armor issue. 'Cause that was so much easier with higher rated armor. So even though we look like junk right now, we're much better off this way. We're gonna go run this way. So you're gonna see that there are a ton of Crystallians that got changed up over here. We hate the fact that there's a whole bunch of freaking Crystallians now. Like, ah! Like, if I could get the Carrion Knight set and keep the 51 poise or higher, that would be good. But it's either the invasion dude or whatever that's up here that gives us the Carrion Knight set now. Or unfortunately, the Radagon icon does not help us. Or it's somewhere else. Ow, that almost killed us. That was no bueno. Well, he cleared out most of that for us, so I'm good there. And the whetstone is usually right there. I think we bought all the whetstones. Yeah, I bought all the whetstones for whatever dumb reason. What? It's a weird invisible wall. Okay, we can get the first helm that we needed. I figure we're like this far in, we might as well just go ahead and complete. Oh, well, the plus side is these guys are not like true freaking Crystallians, so that's good. I'm not going to do the rooftop part yet, because we don't need to. So we are going to run back this way. Another golden seed. But right behind here is one of the helmets. There is a little crystal crab. Right there. Little hyper-aggressive dude. He gives us a glintstone crown, which is the only thing we need for erudition. And we may, if we don't lose any poise, start wearing one of those, because they do give us more intelligence. Which is what we need for this build. There's like a little hallway past that guy, and I want to know... Really? Point blank and I still somehow missed? Is there anything over on this side? Just a bunch of Trina's lilies. Lily. Ooh. Okay. Nope. Then we're going to go right here. So I can grab this. Why is there... just a random circle there. That's funny. Okay. How weird. We can pick up that helmet. Like, we will go do the rooftops once we take out Renala, because I want to get the other helmet just so I can see which one's the best for us, honestly. Oh, I forgot about you. $115,000. Okay, and then you can't go that way, so... I will go up this way first. Let's open this door. Okay. Glintstone Scarab. Glintstone Scarab. So this thing here slightly reduces FP cost of sorceries, but increases damage taken. So, no. Whereas this guy right here increases intelligence to the detriment of HP, but we lose poise. So I don't want either of these. I heard that song again. It's from Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's probably one of the dumbest songs in the whole thing. But like once you hear it, it is like stuck in your head forever. So the question is, because I know that there's like 2 people, I think, up there. Or was that carvers? There's 1 or 2 people up here. So I'm curious to know if I can get them to attack me. And then get them to fall. Can I pop this guy here? Have him help? At least distract? Oh my god. Homie is too freaking strong. Oh my god. Woohoo! Close, but no cigar. I was hoping that by getting on the elevator, they would try to run away from me for half a second and then try and follow me and then fall to their death. But no. And the other problem is now I'm out of all of my stuff. So we got to... It's not the one I wanted. It was not the Wayshan I wanted. This is the one I want. There really needs to be a Grace a little closer, I think. Just saying. Alright, so we've got 140k runes. Let's level up. I'd rather do this to have more damage with that. I'm leaving this at 40 for a while. I'm going to get this up to 50, then I'll get this up to 50. And then this will go up to 60, and then I'll start bouncing between these two for a while. But we're 110 levels from supposedly the cap of the game, which is crazy to think about, honestly. If that's the cap. Like, I don't even know. Okay, so as far as inventory goes, we got Comet was new, Shatter was new, and Gravity Spring was new. None of those are important. We did get the Carria Manor, or the Carria Knight Sword, which we already had one. But this scales off of INT, and it's not humongous. But sadly, we didn't get the Carria Knights set. So it's still somewhere here in the capital, otherwise we have to buy it all, and I'm not looking forward to buying all of it. But now we are going to try and very carefully there we go. Very carefully book it. This respawned. Oh, why am I casting with that hand? Now, as long as these two Goofensmirts didn't respawn, we should be okay. I think next time what we should do, instead of running forward, is run to one side and then immediately roll or dodge to hit the elevator and make it come back down. Like do a, you know, like a step, and immediately start going down. Hello? Oh, I see you over there. Keep clicking the wrong button for spellcasting. Because I'm so used to having a melee weapon in that hand. Serve it this way. Like, if you listen, like, I've got headphones on, so if you actually listen, it's the sound of them singing is directional. Dang it. Okay, apparently killing those things is not a good idea. Okay, here's the next one. It's like every time I accidentally take one down, it shoots the holy light at me, and that thing does pretty decent damage. That's doing too much damage to me. Okay. This is going to be the tricky part because I don't have anything that will really stun lock her. And apparently nothing that's going to do a lot of damage to her. Jeez. Oop, that was not what I wanted. Heal. Jesus. Her spells hit so differently in this. We may have to go with the bonk stick and just try and do jumps. And hope that that does enough damage to her. Oh, you! I wonder, can I just... So what I think we're going to end up having to do... Another stone club. Is use the bonk stick in the second half and hope that we can stun lock her. Because if we can't stun lock her, it's toast. But I also think that the second we are about to take her down, we need to summon our guy and hope that it portals him in with us during phase 2. I've never tried to do it that way. So like right before phase 2, we'll swap like this, summon our guy, and use our other staff to finish her. And then that way phase 2 is pretty fresh. I want to thin the herd a little here. I need a bigger AoE spell is what I need. Yeah, there's just so many of these guys, I can't target her properly. And then the stupid holy light crap that everybody's throwing. That. Okay. So what I'm going to do... hit you with that. Hit you with that. And then as soon as we hit the third one, I'm going to go summon. Bonk stick. Pop this to get all of our... oh, crap. I was going to pop that to get all of our FP back. Not good. Dang. Okay, can't summon him. Damn. That spell, bro. I gotta have my summon up. And I need to interrupt her first cast. I don't have another way to get runes. We're gonna level up the bonk stick, I think. Because the bonk stick claims it is doing 229, but it's really not. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna go try something. I'm gonna try one thing, and if it works, then we'll actually hold off on doing the Renala thing because I'm gonna have to go get some runes so I can level this up. But I want to try and get rid of the strength scaling. All right, strength and armament. No, don't care about that. Ash of War on this. So will only let me put standard on this. Okay. So then... what if I do Ash of War here, and I do magic? Okay, but this is slash. I need something that is... Ooh, I know. Okay. Okay. I know a thing. I know a thing. Okay. We're definitely going to have to do her next time. Because I'm not going to have enough time tonight to do it. Because sadly I have... Oh, I'm not dealing with the Knights Cavalry crap. Because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go get pastime morning. Okay. But off cam... how are you... Come on, dude. It is daytime. You're not even supposed to be out anymore. I'm just trying to get a freaking hammer, bruh. Okay. I'll take that, even though it's freaking daytime, and you shouldn't even be out, bro. Giant Sun's Knight Rider's Glaive, which is actually a really good weapon. I'd love to have y'all's entire set, because it's just dope. Okay. So I want the Great Mace. And then we're going to head back. Okay. Here's where you would start the quest for the Madness Shrubbery grape that she wants. I'll talk to her just so that she'll send us on the quest, but we're not going to do the quest. All I needed was that hammer. Okay. So then we're going to go back to Round Table Hold, because I know how to get plenty of runes very quickly. Like, that part's not the problem. What I want to make sure is that if I do the hammer as an INT weapon, or even as a cold weapon, or a magic weapon or a cold weapon, it changes... I'm going to say this one. So this takes it from a B to an E, which is great, and scales primarily off that. If I do it with cold, it's still a B. I'd rather do cold so that we can get frostbite still accumulated on it. And like this one, same thing. If we did cold or magic, I just don't like the fact that it's slash pierce. So now that would get equipped here. And then, just for giggles, I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. And if I get super lucky on getting a gold aura, it doesn't look like it there. So we click the bird, right? We were getting 5,000 before we got the greater rune, by the way. So with the greater rune on, that gives us more. We get 7,500 runes. Right? So let's do this a couple times. Look, I'll run a little long tonight. We'll do the bird. Then we'll go attempt. We'll go level up our staff or mace. And then we will attempt Renala one more time. Because phase one we're good as long as that stupid thing isn't whacking us. We could even go get a heal to make that less necessary, because I don't need faith in order to use a heal properly. And no golds down that way. So 30,000 runes should be good, but... Wow. Every one of those hit the dang tree. Nothing there. Okay. That puts us at 37,000. Well, 38.4, but... That's insane. He's walking at just the right pace. Okay, nothing there. Honestly, we should run down, check, and then do the bird, just so that we're closer to the grace each time. So you run down. None of them are golden. Run back up here. Highlight Birdie Boy. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. I'll do it one more time just to be on the safe side. No gold. Run over here. I wish the bird would get it. And then as soon as we get those runes, we'll teleport out of here. So now we're going back to round table because we're going to level up the mace. So I come over here. Strengthen armament. And I'm going to take this as high as it will let me go. So 11 was as high as I could go. So now 332 plus its strike damage, so we should be okay. And if I'm going to do that, then I don't need this extra staff equipped. Because we can just do this. Okay. Do we have anything that helps negate? Lightning, fire. That is magic. Shortens casting our sorcery by the same amount as 60 levels in dexterity. I don't think 10% is really going to help us. Okay. We're going to go attempt it one more time. But this should help. Because it's not going to weigh a ton, so it won't... You know what I mean? Like, this swings a little faster than the other one. But hopefully will give us more. But yeah, I've got to have that summon helping us. Especially if we can just wild strikes it the whole time. I don't know how much stamina that takes, though. Oh, wow, we're regenerating FP faster than we use it, which is good. So, if this doesn't work, what I'm going to end up doing off camera is I'm going to go and buy the finger seal. We're gonna go get a heal and then hope that maybe that will do better for us, because like our ghost flame is taking too long to throw. Ice charge just doesn't do enough damage to her because of how much magic resistance she has, so it's rough. Shoot. Oh, what the f... Hell no. Oh, great. Then it's him. And they're permanent? Oh, this is not good. Good. Beat her ass too. Bro, this chick is a joke with all this crap. Damn! Yeah, it worked until she started summoning stuff. Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else. Like it was working. Don't get me wrong. We were doing really good. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something else. 'Cause that's just insane. So alright guys, I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for sticking along with me. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. And we will catch you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.